T'Challa, or Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P. So let's give this a go. Landscape page, pencil eraser. Hit pause if I go too fast. We'll start with the eyes. Of course, I just start with details straight away. If you like construction lines, you can find, draw an oval, draw a line down the middle, all that stuff. It's the same for any sort of human head. So you could do that and then follow the details. You can use these tutorials any way you want. But let's start with his eyes. Let's go. Landscape page, pencil and eraser. Hit pause if I go too fast. Center point to my page about here. Go up, over to the right. We start with his eyes. Diagonal. And then across and down. Right, and he has quite big eyelashes, right? So we'll go. Right, like that, and then so we'll bring it across the bottom, like so, and then the tear duct in, go down around. So realistic sort of human eye shape, and then his tear duct you could actually draw in the line for it, and then his iris, like so. Now his eyes in the pictures that I've seen are just like black with like shines in them. You can't really see his pupils. So we're going to do that, right? So we're going to leave a sort of section like that and then color black. Okay, so there's like two ways of doing that. You could leave that section like I just did, color around it, or you can add white paint dots on top. So like something like that, right? So either way is good. Right, so then just coming around his eye, we'll do some light sort of eyelash line sort of stuff. And then he's got like some bags under his eye here. Right, so then he's got a top eyelid line coming around like so. Right, kind of like that. So his eyebrow, so quite big just up here. So he's like big eyebrows, but they're kind of squarish. Kind of like this. The line that comes down towards his nose here. Right, this kind of thing. Okay, so his other eye, just over here. So we're slightly further than eye width, actually, the width of his eye. It's kind of like, that's like the width of his nose. So his eyes are, like the bridge of his nose is quite wide, right? So it's about there, so it's a bit more. So the width of his eye and a little bit more. And then his eye curves over. And again, quite a bit of eyelash. Right, and then the eye goes underneath. Curve around and then up into the tear duct again. Like so. And then iris. and pupil. If you want to go for brown eyes, you can. You can draw in this pupil, like in the center. But in every photo I could see of him, it's just dark black. So we'll just color this in black now. And I will add a daub of white in that top corner over there, just to keep things even. Right, and then he's got an eyelid line again, coming around like so. And then some like light sort of eyelash lines just underneath here, like small eyelashes, and then like sort of a bag underneath his eye. Right, like so, and then big eyebrow, kind of big square eyebrows. Like a nose line or something here. Because the bridge of his nose is pretty wide, so it like goes down there. There might be like a line on the inside. Okay, you don't really want to draw much more for the nose than that, because it's mostly done with shadow. So we'll go down now and do his nostrils. Curves around like this. Right, a real particular shape. Dark nostrils then. And then the actual skin of the nostril comes around. Like so. It starts to like come up like the side of his nose there, but that's it really. You just do these light sort of hatching lines because it's mostly done with shadow. Yeah, I might even get rid of them, but we'll see. But anyway, we'll go down and do his mouth, right? So he's got big lips, right? So we got real prominent lips sticking up. Okay, so they go up, down, back up, back down like so. And then where they meet, up, down, back up, down, into the corner. And then his bottom lip. Sort of just like down here. And then like a bit of a shadow underneath this chin, or underneath his bottom lip. And then some light sort of lines just coming down for the side of his face, just there. So he's got a beard, right? So, and it's it's kind of shaved in parts, right? So it's this sort of hairline comes down. Down around his mouth. And then around his lip as well. So it like goes around here. It's like not quite touching his top lip. It just goes around it. And then it goes straight across sort of here as well. Might get rid of those lines. Don't like them. They're kind of making him look older or something. So I'm going to just erase these mouth line things. Try and keep his skin as smooth as we can, and I might erase some of these nose lines as well. See, it's always a fine line between doing too much and too little when you're trying to get it looking like someone. And sometimes too much can make things worse. So I don't know. I think I like that a bit better. I'm not sure. Okay, we'll keep going anyway. So his chin. So he's got sort of like down here, right? So roughly like your eyebrows to your nose, about the same as nose to the chin, right? Because his head is kind of tilted a little bit. But roughly speaking, here to here and here to the chin is about the same distance. So this and this, but he's got a beard, right? So it comes down a little bit further. And so it comes around like so, and then we go up for his jaw. Right, and his beard kind of stops here, but then it like comes down across his face. That way. You do have some like lines on his lips. Okay, not bad. Kind of looks like him. And then we go up. And we meet his sideburn here, which like goes over his ear a little bit. So side of his face, and then sideburn. This is like beard, side of his face. And then his ear, so it sticks out here. And like a letter J is always like the easiest way to draw that. Those lines on the inside, like so. Maybe like some cheekbones just coming in here. So we're just trying to fix some stuff up now. Right, so his hairline then comes in, and it's like curly, really curly hair, right? And in general, the forehead is about the same size as the nose, right? So he's got this kind of V here, and then we just go around. Like so. And there's some lines just on his temple there. Maybe his cheeks. Right, and then this goes up. Curly hair, right? They kind of have these black sections coming off, like bits of single strands of hair. Like kind of like this kind of stuff. Not bad. It does look like him a bit, I think. It's always hard to get a likeness with just line, like the shade, if you were shading this and stuff. It would, but I think it does kind of. Okay. Maybe like some light sort of skin lines just coming across. Right, so I think that'll do for his face. What do you think? Does it look like him? A little bit. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so then we have that Black Panther sort of costume, right? So he's got, it goes right up to his neck, right? So here, let's say his neck could be here and here. And then we can just see that sort of collar that comes across. Sort of down around here. It goes out this direction and it meets some of those spikes. Let's just say, well, we'll go down for the shoulder and then we'll do the spikes, right? So shoulder kind of bumps off this way. Shoulder is about face width for a male, right? So the width of his face, you go out. And that's sort of how far out you want to bring the shoulder. So about face width again. Right, I can have sort of suit lines and stuff on it, but we'll get the spikes. So there's one in the middle. Goes down that way, and then they go around in a circle, right? So like this, they're like teeth. Do. And another one kind of just sticking off the back here. And there's like a line that connects them all. So it's like a half circle going around his neck. Right, and then of course you can have some more sort of phone lines just coming around here. And like some lines maybe just for the costume coming down for his shoulder muscles and stuff. Right, and then you'll just like tidy up some lines and stuff, thicken up some of your edge lines if you want. Right, so there you go, how to draw T'Challa, or much love and much respect to the late Chadwick Boseman. I think it looks like him a little bit. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.